I'm so glad that more people are waking up. Look at Graham's hands right now. Even he had a demonic picture in his hands. And look at those fingers. We're going to be looking at the back of Chris Watts' head. At the moment there's some eyes and a mouth. But I'm so glad that many more people are looking into this and actually going to a lot of the old footage or whatever and slowing it down and looking at it. And that more and more people are waking up to realise there's something very wrong that they're doing to the people. You know, I've had some really nasty messages, and all I'm trying to do is tell you people we've been duped by them. They're making masses of money out of you. Not me. They're making money out of you. And you're saying all these horrible things to me. I think you should all look at yourselves and realise what you're watching. I mean, look at the state of this bit of video. Who has a black ring round them? So has Tammy, so has Graham. We're doing Chris Watts at the moment, but we will go back and do Tammy in a minute. But what I can't get over is the faces in the back of his head. Now, I've seen a J, an S, and also there's just this demonic face in the back of his head. It kind of turns into like a flat picture on his head, if you know what I mean. Like that is a whole picture across his head stuck there. So subliminally, you're being told it's Jim. It's Jim who did it. Nicole Kissinger's friend. Because J-S, there's the J. Do you see in his head? There's the J. And the S, there's an S round the corner and there's also an S there. That is JS. And there's another S on the side of his head. And in fact, that's turned into a 3 now, or an S. Anyway, it's an S, JS. It's to make you subliminally think things. And that is my big problem. I'm gutted. I thought these two were my heroes. But they're not. Who are they and why are they doing this? I mean, this bit here, just look at her nose. It's not going to change like this. I'm sorry, even in video. I mean, look, she's got a conch nose now. She's got, what do you call it? A conky nose. I don't know how to explain it without sounding rude. But anyway, she has. And it changes all the time. There's no way people can morph and change like this. I mean, look at that. What is she? The witch from the West now, from Dorothy. You know, these things are not going to happen. And I don't understand why they want to make the people so ugly. Plus, just look what happens to Tammy's face. There's no way you're going to sit there with a video with a moustache and beard, is there, covering it up, but they did. Because they're not expecting us to slow it down and see. Look at the lines around her. Look what they do to her. They paint her, touch her up, give her the crook nose. There's the crook nose again. That crook nose, it keeps appearing under all the people. So I think this is 1 or 2 or 3. It's just, anyway, they're doing lots of channels, lots of all sorts of things. Really believe that they're on YouTube as well. Because they set all this up a few years ago. The whole plan was set up a few years ago. Maybe filmed it all a few years ago, and now they're just doing it on YouTube instead. So they're keeping you controlled and watching on the YouTube. But I mean, look at the state of her. Why do this to human beings, or aren't they human? I just don't know. Look at that. That beard and moustache. Oh, just horrible, isn't it? Oh, and those eyebrows. Oh, yes, those eyebrows. Yes, those eyebrows. They keep appearing. Those painted eyebrows. Now this is from the video yesterday, Tammy with a rocket in the pocket, and there is the crook nose again, and when the person moves back to the door, there is a man there, and I realise who I think it is. It's Chris Watts' solicitor. But who knows, just reminds me of Chris Watts' solicitor. When you watch things for hours and hours, you know. But anyway, crook again. Anyway, look at him. He is also the same. He now has gremlin ears. Like, what? He's a gremlin? Oh yeah, do you see the makeup? Do you see the makeup in there? Do you see the makeup? Turns up. Oh, that's just demonic. I mean, look at the state of his face. It looks like it's coming from a horror movie now. What is all this? So demonic. And then look, did you see Graham had those, he was doing it again. A figure in his hand, a face. And then I wanted to just bring your attention to this video. Now this is Shanann turning, and the same thing happens again. Now I can make 3 people out of her. There's one when she's turned left, then this is an actress, I think, who turns round. But when we get there, half her nose is missing, and then when it eventually is there, there's a conch. And you see the shape of her eyebrows just then with that square bit. Now I've seen that in Tammy. So they're obviously all playing the same parts. But anyway, we're just doing this bit of Shanann. Her nose disappears. See, her nose has disappeared. And then she's turning into someone else. Literally, this is in within about a second, half a second, to slow this down. So basically her face is morphing into the wall, you can hardly see it, and then as she comes across you'll see a part of her nose is missing at the end. And that's just impossible. She's either there or she's not there, and if part of her nose isn't there, part of her nose isn't there. Oh, but now she starts turning into someone else with this conky nose. Now someone streaming making a lot of money has a nose like that. Please work this out for yourself. Lots of us are working out that a lot of these channels who are promoting Chris Watts are making masses of money out of it. But now she looks like an actress. I'm slowly putting it together. I've got the stick man from Michael Jackson's video, because that's in one of the videos, and I think that they're using someone like Catwoman out of the 60s, something like that. Anyway, but whose nose does that remind you of? They stream all the time. But anyway, what are they doing to us? All of this is horrible. Anyway, I hope people can see that there's something very, very wrong. And that Shanann is also changing. Look at that. The eyebrows don't even match up. Yeah? Who does that remind you of? Just that split second. But anyway, now she's turning into someone else. And then eventually she'll be Shanann as she comes round. And everybody is noticing and writing to me, oh, a scar's on the right hand side. Oh, a scar's on the left hand side. Oh, a scar's on the right hand side. So I'm so glad that you people are seeing it.